Not all hauntings are born evil. Some are born of tragedy, some of desperation, and some of souls that never found their way home. Welcome back, everyone. We are 0 Hour Project. My name is Jamie.
And I'm Barry.
And I'm Kinley.
And I'm Kaylin. Today, we aren't talking about demons, nor are we talking about monsters. We're talking about something more human, potentially more heartbreaking.
Spirits that linger, spirits that whisper, spirits that never left this world, even though their bodies have. Lost spirits. Who they are, what they want, and what happens when they find you. And to start, Jamie's going to tell us a story that proves they're real.
In a small Iowa town stands the Villisca Axe Murder House. In 1912, 8 people, 6 of them children, were murdered in their sleep. This case was never solved. For over a century, people have whispered about that house. Doors that creak open on their own, lamps that flicker when there's no electricity, shadows moving just out of sight. But the most chilling evidence comes from investigators who've captured EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, inside the home. These recordings don't sound like static or random noises. They sound like children. One in particular makes my skin crawl. A faint, fragile voice whispering, "Mommy, help me." Now here's the question. Are these really the children's spirits, still trapped more than a century later? Or are we hearing something else entirely? Some believe these are residual hauntings, echoes burned into the house itself, a kind of time loop, the children's last moments replaying over and over, like a recording stuck on repeat. If that's true, they're not aware of us. They're not reaching out. They're simply frozen in their fear. Others argue it's something more, actual intelligent spirits calling out, desperate to be heard. But if it is residual, that means the building itself holds the memory of the tragedy. The screams, the fear, the cries for help, they never fade because the house won't let them. Think about that. A century later, a child's voice still calling for help, stuck, waiting, maybe forever. That's not a demon. It's not folklore. That's what many call a lost spirit.
Mm-hmm. And that's the scary truth. Lost spirits aren't just old legends or campfire tales. We've actually lived it. And tonight, you're going to hear about that. The one that tricked us.
They're not demons, per se, but they're not harmless.
Sometimes they do wear a mask. Sometimes they're not who they actually say they are. So let's start with the basics. What exactly are lost spirits?
So think of them as souls that haven't made it to where they're supposed to go. Some call it heaven, others call it the other side. But for whatever reason, trauma, confusion, fear, revenge, these spirits have stayed behind.
Mm-hmm. But some cases, they may not know they've passed. They may be reliving their final moments on Earth or stuck in a specific routine, even in an afterlife.
Yeah.
That's why you see things like the Gettysburg soldiers marching across the battlefield they died on, or maybe nurses walking down the Waverly Hills sanatorium.
Yeah.
So that traumas just make them repeat over and over and
It's
over.
kind of like genuine human beings, too. Once you experience something, you can't forget it.
Yeah.
It plays over and over in your head.
So some stay because of unfinished business. Maybe they need justice.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're protecting a child or a home that
What
they've
plays
lived in.
over? What replays in my head is just me whispering chicken nuggets to you whenever you ask me, "Hey, what do you want from McDonald's?" Like years ago, and I was like, "Chicken nuggets," and then you're like, "Huh?" And I said it louder, "Chicken nuggets."
Yeah. There are stories of mothers rocking invisible cradles decades after their own deaths.
History is full of examples. Take Anne Boleyn, the second wife of Henry VIII. She was executed in 1536, beheaded at the Tower of London. And for centuries, people have claimed to see her ghost, sometimes carrying her own head down the hallways.
Nice.
That's not a demon. It's a soul stuck in tragedy, replaying her end over and over again.
Exactly.
Carrying her head?
Yeah.
Carrying her own head.
And like I said, the Gettysburg soldiers, thousands and thousands have died on that field. It was a very brutal war. Very brutal
That's
battle.
why a lot of investigators go there and
Yeah.
Like a
So-
lot of people hear, like phantom cannon fire, gunshots, what you would hear during a battle, or maybe the marching of soldiers as well, or the apparitions of them, still in their uniforms.
Did you know we actually have a place here that's similar to that?
Isn't it the fort? Is it the
Fort.
fort? Oh, not Henry.
Fort
The
King George.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fort.
Yeah.
I know the fort.
I used to play there as a child.
Isn't it on? It's on the beach, isn't it? On the beach.
No, it's on the river. It's on the it's in Darien.
Didn't somebody
Oh.
watch hair gunshots or something like that?
Yeah. They were at a fort, I believe, and they heard
Who was that?
gunshots and cannons. I believe it was Project
Yeah.
Fear
Oh,
that
nice.
that heard that. So, but yes, these lost spirits, they can be stuck in their energy, their trauma can be stuck in a time loop, the residual haunting. And that's the difference between residual hauntings and intelligent hauntings. Residual hauntings are like a movie on repeat. They play over and over again. Intelligent hauntings are the ones that will actually answer back to you, that will
Interact with
actually
you.
interact, communicate with you. Those are like your more, for lack of better words, present spirits, like your intelligent
And
spirits.
they do come in all forms. They can be friendly or malevolent. You just never know.
You never know. And again, they aren't, these entities aren't always absolutely horrible or extremely bad, malevolent, like you say. They're lost.
Or they could just be angry because
Well,
trauma
yeah.
causes a ton of strong emotions.
And that's what I was going to get at.
Absolutely.
As
Even
in
with-
sadness, grief, and sometimes grief leads to anger.
Yes.
And just because you encounter what may seem like a malevolent spirit doesn't mean that spirit will stay that way. Maybe they just need the help, like you said, and once you give that spirit a help or the help that it needs, it may change. It may become friendly or it might become happy and leave. You just
Right.
you don't know.
Because spirits do need time to get used to you. I mean, take our dolls, for instance. We have Hannah.
Hannah she's the one that interacts with us daily.
Yes. She
Pretty much
is
from get-go.
She is 20 years old, and she passed away from cancer.
Presumably breast cancer, but we don't know for sure.
Yes, we think it might have been that, but we are still talking to Hannah and learning more from her. We do believe she's from around the 1800s, possibly. But she is a positive spirit. She's very sweet. Her energy
She is.
is very positive. Our other doll, we are not sure of her name. She's
Or
still,
if it's a her.
yeah, it's still very shy. It hasn't come through. We've had her probably maybe about a month now.
About a month, yeah.
We've had a tiny bit of interaction where the spirit will light up the EMF just a little bit, but it'll set the REM pod off as far as like the temperature being cold around the spirit. But other than that, it's been kind of shy. It hadn't come through
Yeah.
yet. So
But from our research, it could take up
Yes.
to 6 months or more before I mean, it might be even a year before she
Mm-hmm.
interacts with us. Just
And-
because we don't get the interaction doesn't mean she's not there.
Right. And the spirits with our dolls, they're not malevolent, they're not mean, they're not bad. They're just lost. They're looking for a family, they're looking for some attention, looking for a place to belong. We treat Hannah like she's one
child.
of our own. No, not really a child.
she's
but
like a sister.
like
Yeah.
a sister.
Yeah.
So we joke
she-
with
A part
her
of the
and-
family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And when she doesn't interact with us, we do get
we
worried.
do get worried.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I do call out to like my spirit guides and things like that to see if they can interact with Hannah, make sure she's okay, and they can. So they know she's there. Some days I
Yeah.
think Hannah just, doesn't feel like really communicating.
She's probably like
She's tired.
Yeah.
She's probably just gets tired or something. So my first question to our listeners, and I want you guys to think about this. Do you believe spirits are aware of us, or are they just stuck replaying their past? Do you think that spirits and things are just basically residual hauntings, like from their energy, or do you think that these spirits are actually intelligent and present and they can communicate with you? What are your thoughts on that? Do let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. But what about you? You too.
Honestly, like,
Do you think that spirits are just part of a residual energy, or do you think that they can communicate with you and are present? And
they don't have to necessarily be a part of a certain energy. I feel like they're on their own spirit,
Yeah.
therefore they can communicate with you, and they make the decision whether or not they want to communicate with you and want to interact with you.
right,
Do you think they have their own like free will per se?
Oh, absolutely. Like, if we tell them, like, not to touch us, like, they don't necessarily have to listen.
yeah, like at Blue Ball.
Yeah.
I said, like, hey, I don't want to be touched, and I ended up getting
feeling,
touched.
I kept
Yeah.
feeling like something back there, like just kind of tugging
Oh,
on
you
my
got
shirt.
scratched.
yeah, you
Yeah.
did. You got scratched a
And
few
I didn't
times.
feel that until suddenly, like, just a burning sensation came, like, on that area, and I said, "Hey, did I get scratched or something like that?" And y'all were like, "Oh." Y'all scared me. I felt like I was bleeding.
I do, in my opinion, I do feel like these spirits, they do for the most part. I don't do wander and can, think for themselves and communicate, and I do feel like there are certain rules, maybe, of how they can, like a hierarchy, maybe. I don't know if
Well,
that's the
they
right
may not-
term.
no,
but
not
like,
hierarchy. When you
like
say that-
spirit guides versus angels versus lost spirits
And,
versus
like, when you say that, they have, like,
how they can communicate with each other, like
Well-
as far as giving a message to
Other
another
spirits.
spirit. Like I
Your
did
spirit
ask my
guide,
spirit
yeah.
guide, I was like, can you give Hannah a message for us, and they
It said
said
no.
no. So I don't know if it's the type of message that they can't relay, or something specific that they
Or-
can't talk about,
or
maybe
maybe
they
Hannah
can't.
didn't want to receive it.
Right. Okay. So
Or-
that's another
Maybe Hannah
another
wasn't
option.
there.
Very well.
Maybe
could
she
be.
wasn't in her vessel at the time.
Yeah, she could have stepped away.
Maybe that.
So
Because we couldn't get like a clear like, oh no, I can't give her this message right now because she's on the toilet.
right.
So
Yeah. So
Or petting Muse.
right.
or playing with the cat.
Or she
'cause-
ran down the
yeah.
road to go get some McDonald's. She'll
Yeah.
be right back.
I want to
So-
come.
So
I'll be honest.
fun fact, we do know that Hannah likes cats. She does not like dogs.
We asked her with the dowsing rods.
Yeah.
We said, "Are you?"
Or
she
maybe
said-
dogs just not her favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Oh,
she
wonderful.
is a cat person.
yeah. I like cats more than dogs, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Dogs just are too much. Cats, they sleep all day.
I'll be honest, I started going through my papers. I zoned
Taco
out
Tut.
when you asked the question, so that's why I was like, oh, wait a minute, what am I answering?
Focus. Pay attention.
I'm trying. I
All
can
right, so what do
zone out
lost
and then
spirits actually
listen.
do?
So, okay.
Because
These
they're not like poltergeists.
Yeah, they're not like poltergeists. They don't throw chairs across rooms, but you will see signs. They do leave behind signs like footsteps, cold spots, shadows that you may see out of the corner of your eye.
Like I've seen in here.
Yeah. So they
I
do
just-
leave
I kind
some.
of just got the
Right.
feeling that somebody was watching me in the doorway. I looked over there and nothing was there, but then I looked away and I just you know how you kind of wake up or come up from half asleep. Well, I
Yeah.
do whenever I feel something's watching me. That's what I felt whenever I turned over to face the bedside and stuff. And then I felt like something was just standing there
just kind of watching.
Yeah.
It's probably just Hannah.
yeah.
So
That's why I didn't think nothing much of it, but
Gotcha.
So EVPs again, they're one of the most compelling. Some of the clearest voices ever captured come from lost spirits. You can hear their fear, their confusion, their sadness, sometimes even begging for help.
Yeah, one chilling case came from the Eastern State Penitentiary. Investigators heard what sounded like a man crying in a cell. And when they played the recording back, you could hear a voice, clear as day, whispering, "Please let me out." That's not evil. That's sometimes what they call a spirit being stuck.
Yeah. Then there's always the cases too where they can call your name. So imagine being in a dark hallway and hearing your name whispered by a voice you don't recognize. That's not random. It means that they see you.
Yeah.
That they're there.
They're watching.
Or they want your attention.
Yeah, they're trying to get your attention.
I saw this video where a girl was in the woods and stuff, and then all of a sudden, just a loud yell, came from the woods, and it yelled her name, and she just ran off.
That's
You
what they call a
do-
mimic.
Yeah, you do have to be careful, not necessarily, but you do have to be careful because some of these lost spirits that are looking for help or they are just curious that do say your name, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a mimic. It doesn't mean that it's something bad.
Mimics
it
try
just
to
doesn't
lure you out
happen-
so they can kill you.
Right. And it doesn't. So you have to be careful. This is when your gut kicks in and your
Intuition.
intuition and
Yeah.
your knowledge from
If you-
things you've experienced or things you've seen.
If you feel you don't want to open the door, then don't open
correct. Yeah. Don't
Trust your gut.
Exactly. Don't. Again, don't reach out. Don't answer back. Don't. Always
Stay
protect
silent
yourself. Stay
and
silent.
just try
Leave
not
the
to,
area.
Or you can just leave the door shut and
Well,
just play the TV over it.
I don't want to confuse the
Yeah,
listeners or
right.
viewers because what we're trying to get out there is not all spirits are
Bad.
evil or bad or malevolent
Correct. Yeah. Or
whatever.
demonic.
Yeah.
And not everything you hear
And
is going to
malevolent,
be
and malevolent spirits aren't necessarily demonic.
Yeah.
right.
They aren't. They could just be like tricksters. They're just here to
Absolutely.
annoy you.
They're just.
They're not demons. They're
That's
just
going to
here
be
to
me when I
annoy
pass.
you.
I'm telling you right
They're
now.
here to scare you.
Or
Again,
He's
me.
probably
Someone
just gonna
being
flush
angry.
a toilet and then you just see toilet paper just floating by, be like, "Sorry
you're gonna,
guys,
You're going to hear
pass."
random just faint farts in the
Yeah.
distance.
For me, I just yanked the blankets off of you and
Yeah.
say, "Get up," or
But
just
no,
go to
I
sleep.
mean, honestly, it's like you said, you got to use your gut, your intuition.
Either
and
way, if you don't
either
want to open it,
choose-
don't open it.
Right. You choose to either listen to the spirit and, try to help them or choose to walk away and hopefully that spirit finds somebody else.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And here's something for you to think about. If you heard your name whispered in an empty room, nobody present, nobody seemed to be present, would you answer her back?
I would.
I would, but that's just because
That's
we're
us.
comfortable
I'd
doing
probably
that.
just go to the corner and be like,
We
"What?"
are familiar with what could happen, and we do understand too.
And we're still
that,
learning, too.
Yeah, we're still learning, but we do
By no means we're
understand
experts.
as well that if we do answer back and we do open that line of communication, the veil becomes very thin, and whoever can cross over. We understand that.
Though, whatever crosses over, we know. We, for the most part, know how to deal with it and how to maybe
Again,
get rid of
we're
it.
still
We're still
learning.
learning.
We know, the base.
Right, the
base.
basics. And we do have people again, the paranormal community is
It's
amazing and so supportive. And when you do find yourself in a situation like speaking with a spirit that you don't know exactly what you're speaking to, and originally thought you were speaking to a positive one, and it may turn out to have tricked you.
You're still salty, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit salty on that, but we did reach out. We do have a psychic medium that we reach out to.
A few of them.
Other paranormal teams who have dealt with things
Way more experienced than
way
us,
more
been dealing with.
experience. So we do have those groups and people and supporters that we can reach out to that we're lucky enough to have to help us handle and guide us through certain situations. And that's how we learn.
But not everybody has that.
Exactly.
But if you are dealing with something, you're listening to this and we're watching it, you can reach out to us and we can guide you in the right direction to get you the help that you need.
Absolutely. You're not in this alone, and you're not crazy. You're not.
Nope.
We don't think that. We don't judge. Absolutely.
And we don't charge. So
Yeah.
if that's holding you back from contacting most of the paranormal community, will not charge you. That is important to know that. They will not charge you to help.
The goal overall is not only to help you and to keep you safe, but we also want to help these spirits.
Yeah.
We also, the ones that, don't know how to cross over or are lost or are being held by another demonic or malevolent spirit and they can't leave or they can't answer or for themselves. Our goal ultimately, is to try to help these lost spirits.
Yep, definitely.
So definitely reach out if you...
And we can guide you in the right direction.
Yeah.
So are lost spirits dangerous? Let's discuss that. Let's talk about that. I think we kind of covered some of that, but let's go more in depth.
In most cases, I don't think so. Scratches, knocks on walls or desks or furniture, energy drains, they're usually signs of desperation, not aggression. They're usually signs that the spirit is trying to reach out to you, is trying to communicate,
And
is
again,
trying to get some help or some attention.
We experienced a lot of that at Blue Ball Inn, especially with the energy
We
drain.
did. Yeah.
How many batteries did we go through?
Gosh, 9.
9 full batteries.
9 full batteries, and we're talking when we replaced these batteries, it wasn't even 5-10 minutes later, and another one would drain.
Yeah. And
And
we were like killing his. I'm sure his light bill was like way high. Because we were plugging in every
and charging and trying to recharge, and it was
I feel bad now.
definitely crazy. And up and down the stairs, and up and down the stairs, and up and down the stairs.
How many times did I hit my head?
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
so many
And I
times.
love him most of the time, so...
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So it, the energy was definitely,
There.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just, I can feel heavy. I
Yeah.
just feel heavy.
Like,
Some rooms
whenever
in
we're
that house
getting...
were definitely
Yeah.
heavy.
Whenever she was like showing us around, like the lady, that's the whole reason like I got like
Not
anxiety.
the caretaker, but the scientist.
Yeah.
Let's get that
The
right.
scientist, yeah.
What?
She's a scientist for the property.
Twin Paranormal called her the caretaker.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's okay.
I say
Yeah,
the
that's
lady.
alright.
I don't know her name, but like whenever we were getting like to the second floor and the third floor, that like the third floor is whenever I actually couldn't breathe, and I don't know if that was my anxiety, but like it was like hard to breathe up there. I just have to get used to places first.
Well, the third floor was where a lot of the kids are.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's
I mean-
also the room for the scrying
Yeah,
room,
there's
and
something-
that's
there's
something not
something-
so good in that.
I really think there's something not so good. That's
Yeah.
just like my
That doll, that old lady. I'm sorry if that's like
rude.
yeah. That old doll. She was trying to get something through to you, like.
Well,
She
so
was
the
like-
doll, yes,
yeah.
does have a spirit attached to it.
Yeah, we learned that.
She
the
could-
hard
no wonder
way.
the kids didn't want to play with it.
She confirmed it. She like turned the flashlight on for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back on what my lovely mother said, desperation can feel still terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
sure, you'll get maybe they don't have enough energy to scratch you or growl or do something negative. But that's like this. That's like saying like a toddler. That's like a toddler trying to get your attention, so they act out. No offense, like not in a rude way. Like, you know how toddlers will act out to get your attention, or like dogs will act out.
My
like,
dream,
maybe do something they're not supposed to get your attention. Like just desperate. When you're desperate, you will do anything to get what you want.
Right.
So do you think lost spirits can act like magnets for darker entities?
Most certainly.
Yeah.
Most certainly, yeah. They can, yes. They can bring, like I said earlier, when you open that door of communication and you open to the other side. Yeah.
The veil is thin, yeah.
You can bring, and those spirits can bring with them, not wanting to, but can bring other things with it. Other spirits,
something as simple
entities.
as talking on a spirit box, like maybe in your own home. You're still opening the gateway. You're still opening the door to the other side, meaning it contains tons of things, tons of.
So that's why we.
It can
absolutely
not so good, positive.
Yeah. So that's why we stress the caution.
Yes.
It's not just Ouija boards. Everybody, there's that history with the Ouija boards where people think it's only those boards that are evil or can do evil, but it's not.
Yeah, those are, the Ouija board is actually just another form of communication, just like spirit talk or necrophonic.
You just gotta know how to do it right.
SP7s.
That's why a lot of investigators stress the caution when you download those apps like Spirit Talker or Necrophonic.
To be cautious, to be careful, to close out your sessions, to open and close out your sessions.
How do you do that?
Spirits don't like to be ignored.
How do you, for viewers that may be new to this, that don't know how to close out?
Well, similar to a Ouija board, now I have no experience whatsoever with a Ouija board. Never used one.
Hesitant.
I don't-
I've never used one.
but
Hesitant to touch one.
I did when I was a
but
child. I learned the hard way.
Yeah, but you always want to close it out. You always want a goodbye or bye.
What was up with you and
always
being a
want to
kid?
Close out your session, stop communication.
Not enough parenting?
Same thing with your spirit talker apps. You always want to close your form of communication. All right, I am stopping communication with all spirits and entities at this time. I no longer wish for communication. I am turning off the app. Communication is ceased at this time. You always want to make sure that goodbye.
But when you open
Close
it
it out.
and you're trying to communicate, you need to stress who you're trying to contact.
You always
Like,
want to reach out
for
and stress.
Hannah,
Yes.
We say, we are calling out to the spirit that's attached to the blue doll, or what you
Her name's
say.
Hannah.
Her Hannah. Yeah, we're calling out to Hannah and only Hannah. We only want to speak with Hannah at this time. And state your intent. Hannah knows when we call out to her that it's probably just to have a crazy conversation. We had conversations about shoes with her before, so
Wait, when did that happen? Wait a minute.
remember the spider web hey dudes or whatever, and she's like, no.
That ugly.
She's like,
That I
no, we're not
wanted.
going to get
That
these
you don't
shoes.
need.
That I wanted. And
That you
all
don't need
y'all.
Well, we also influenced her opinion.
Yeah, we're like, Hannah, please don't tell him to get them.
But she's okay with being called Hannah Banana.
Yeah, she is. She does like Hannah Banana.
I came up with that.
Yeah.
Why am I
Hannah
surrounded
Montana.
with nothing but women? Even in the afterlife, it's just nothing but women. Our new haunted doll is a woman.
Because women
Yes.
are better than men.
Baby.
Girls rule and boys drool. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
So yes, I do believe that other spirits are magnets for
Darker entities.
darker entities.
Yeah.
Yes, because at that time of communication, things again, you don't know what you're communicating with or bringing across.
But
so.
that goes back to our last episode, or was it episode 5, where we talked about even haunted objects. I mean, it doesn't matter what you're bringing into your house, you're always risking something. So
Absolutely.
a lost spirit could be attached to that couch that you just bought, or
What? Wait,
I'm just saying in general.
wait, Oh,
They can attach to anything of importance, I think, or anything that they feel is important.
Yeah, anything that was very important to them in their life, or that they were very, what's the word I'm looking for? That they were very, like, it meant sense, whatever was very sentimental to them,
Yeah.
like the hairbrush, for
It
instance.
may not
at
be
the Blue
necessarily.
Ball
It
Inn.
may not be necessarily sentimental in a way. It could just be some random object they came across in the afterlife, or
And
like, because for example, I think the reason that they attach to older objects is because older objects have been through more than modern objects.
So we
they
go
have
back
more
to
history.
that.
Like
we
a-
go back to that energy that even a older object like a
Well, it
old
also
radio.
it couldn't even didn't have to go through a bunch of things like getting thrown across the room or something. It could just be worn down over time, meaning it's been there for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
remember the time a song came on that through the SB7 or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
We'll
I
get to
remember.
that. We'll get to
Yeah,
our
I
stories.
remember that. So again, to our listeners, another question. Would you stay and try to help one of these lost spirits? Or would you try to get out as fast as you could and just get away from it?
Depends for me.
Why?
I have to know the intentions. They don't have to just know my intentions. I have to know their intentions as
Well,
well.
from experience that we're about to get to shortly, at first I think the inexperienced Barry would have tried to help. But now I agree with KK. I would have to
I have to know the intentions
Yeah.
beforehand.
maybe learn a little bit more about it. I would still maybe try to help, but I would not take anything. I wouldn't leave that area until I was for sure.
See, I do what my gut feels, and I'd either stay if my gut says like, oh, maybe it's good. But if I get like a bad feeling, I'd run.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm kind of like Kaylin. I'm at this point, because we have been through something similar to a trickster spirit that did attach, or not necessarily attach, but followed us.
Well,
I would still try to help, but I'm going to be a lot more cautious, and I'm
Yeah.
going to ask a lot more questions.
we made the mistake. It wasn't necessarily a trickster.
Yeah.
Because one of us, not pointing fingers,
What'd I do?
invited that spirit back.
That was you. That was 100.
That's why I was like that.
That was him. That was not us.
Me?
That was him.
Well, it tricked me. Okay?
I just communicate. That's all I do. I just talk. Y'all tell me to talk.
It played on my sensitivity for when it comes to kids because
It did play on my.
yeah.
Okay.
I cried because of that thing.
Let's go ahead
So
and get that out.
let's
here.
get into the story. Let's get into what happened. All right. Question. Here's the question. Do lost spirits attach to people? Yes, they can. We know this from experience. Now, this spirit per se,
Not any of these.
not
No,
not,
not
not
them.
Hannah,
They're
not
cute.
our
They're sweet.
not our dolls. We went to do an investigation in Virginia, Blue Ball Inn. When we were there, on the spirit talker and necrometer,
Something wanted our attention,
Yes.
but by getting our attention, we were really paying attention. We're like, why is it saying all this? They were like, it was like car crash in the trunk outside the
Car, behind the car. bicycle, bike, and it just kept repeating these things. And a few minutes later would go by and we'd hear
Well, hold on.
car accident or
Yeah.
car wreck or
This was throughout the
car.
whole night. You got to think we were
Yes.
there, 8 hours?
Yeah, it was through the whole night, and we kept thinking
We were confused.
We were confused because, like I said, it kept coming through, and we were like, "Is this a spirit that maybe outside? Maybe there was a car wreck that's trying to reach us in here, talk to us?" Because there was no history
Yeah.
or anything giving on a car wreck or a
Exactly.
wandering spirit from a bicycle accident or anything like that. So we were confused, and then it would tell us at the car,
Yeah.
and it would say behind the car,
In
and
the
it would
trunk.
say in the trunk. And so we started thinking, does it mean our vehicle outside? Like maybe it can't come in to the end. Maybe it's
At first,
behind our car.
kind of what I thought was like it was trying to break into the car and like do something bad.
Like
Right.
That's why I said, please get away from the car.
yeah, like
Yeah.
get into the car somehow. So that was really
It
confusing
was going to
us.
steal our car.
Yeah.
It was going to carjack us.
Oh no.
So, but when we got back to our hotel,
And we couldn't. We tried to because we took Hannah with us.
Yeah.
Hannah went to the investigation with us.
I thought we left her at Blue Ball. I was
Yeah.
like, we need to go back.
We started to panic because Hannah was not coming through,
No.
and so we had Kaylin pull out the dowsing rods because Kaylin is more experienced with the dowsing rods than the rest of us.
For me,
I don't know
Hannah,
how that takes experience. I don't know. They just want to talk. I guess
I
talk
don't
to
know.
me.
Spirits
yeah.
tend to reach out to you more through the dowsing rods for whatever reason it is.
And then
I don't know.
Kinley, it's more
it's
on
like
her sensitivity level.
Hannah's trying to like not make me feel scared, and I got
Right.
sad because
Yeah.
I thought she thought she was scaring me.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting till like I get better with my anxiety and stuff, and
Right.
better at
Right.
doing all this stuff to
Yes.
do them.
Because
Yeah.
spirits, they can sense that. And
Yeah.
and again, what Kinley is talking about is...
Henley?
Yeah, Henley. Sorry.
Yeah, my guys,
Who
my
named
name's
these
Henley.
kids, honestly? But what Kinley is referring to, and I know we're jumping back and forth, but Hannah will communicate with Kaylin really well with the dowsing rods. She'll communicate with me as well. But when Kinley tried to use the dowsing rods, Hannah won't
Cross them fully, or she won't touch them
she's
at all.
a little hesitant. You can tell that she's a little hesitant to kind of interact with Kinley because I truly feel like Hannah kind of knows that maybe Kinley is not quite ready for that yet. Like as far as like
She don't
her
want to scare her.
anxiety,
Yeah.
like Hannah doesn't want to.
She won't scare me.
Kinley.
It won't
or
scare me, or she
upset
won't
her.
scare me if
Right.
I know it's
So-
her. Because they kind of like go like that, but they don't cross fully,
Right.
like how it does with KK. Like one time it was just boom.
Yeah,
And sometimes she doesn't cross them fully.
Yeah.
but-
Right. I feel like Hannah is kind of, and Kaylin did confirm this too with Hannah that Hannah she doesn't want to scare or upset Kinley, and that she doesn't feel at this point that Kinley might be ready for that step as far as, you know, the communication directly.
But she was able to
but-
sense that Kaylin was already
Right,
ready for it.
ready.
She was open for
So,
it.
yeah.
All right, let's
Give
get back
me
to
your ready
what
one.
happened. So we were at the hotel.
Again, we tried to reach out to Hannah. Something else was coming through. It wasn't Hannah. We know when Hannah's communicating with us. We know what she sounds like, what she says, her personality.
Her mannerisms.
Yeah, like this was just not Hannah coming through. So,
So-
at that time, we thought we had brought something back.
No, we thought we had an attachment.
Yeah,
And
well,
so,
we thought we had brought something
Yeah.
attached from Blue Ball. We thought it was one of the negative energies there, or negative spirit, negative entities.
Oh, because we kept getting Samuel.
Yeah, because we kept getting Samuel. The name Samuel, which is a not so good
Entity.
energy
Blue
entity
Ball,
at
yeah.
Blue Ball. So,
Yeah.
of course, I start freaking out because Hannah's my girl. I'm gonna go back to Blue Ball and I'm gonna find Hannah, right?
We're trying
I'm
to
gonna-
fight the air, be
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Hannah back, but it
Go in there, throw
turns
in holy
out,
water.
yeah.
Well, we don't want to do that.
Long story short, we got our composure about us. We all sat down.
After going through all four of us, making sure nobody had the attachment.
Yeah, again, we pull out the dowsing rods, we pull out the equipment. REM pod is going off like crazy, okay?
Both of
And
them.
Hannah, both REM pods, we had both out. And Hannah, she'll set it off,
But not like that.
but not like that. Like, this was full grabs, okay?
No, that would only happen one time.
Okay.
Hold on. And so you're like probably sitting there thinking, well, let us see it or we don't believe it. We did record it.
Yes, we do have, and we can post clips.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. And when Kaylin would communicate with this spirit or this entity, the dowsing rods would go crazy. Like, they would swing back and forth and crawl. Like, there was like a lot of, what's the word? You could tell that there was like a lot of energy put into it. Like, they would
More energy than Hannah's ever shown.
has ever put into it.
first
Hannah's
we
is
thought-
more controlled and more.
At first, we thought they couldn't control it.
Right.
Necessarily couldn't control their energy, didn't know how to use it properly.
But
we got the information.
we opened up the Spirit Talker app,
Yes.
and
SB7 too, we did a little bit.
the little Estes method, and then we started getting that same information.
Car accident,
and bicycle.
accident.
We looked into it.
We asked her
We asked it. We didn't know.
that thing. We asked it, how old are you? Were you a child?
It said yes.
Teenager? Are you an adult? Said no when we said adult first, said no. Then we said teenager, said no. Then we just crossed for child.
And
So-
that's where you and Kinley started to cry.
Yeah, because no kid should die young.
I know. I agree.
And when it said I'm a child, we started like breaking it down more specifically, as in
Like age-wise.
and it said 7.
It answered yes to 7 years old
Yes to getting hit on a bicycle.
on a bicycle. So
And
it
that's
was a
when-
car accident / bicycle.
That's when she cried.
That's when I started crying
And
because
do we
I was
wanna say the
communicating
name?
with it.
Yeah.
Because we did a little research.
We'll say the name it gave us.
Well, yeah. We did a little research, and there was a child that did get killed in a accident, got hit by a car on the bicycle.
Close
It was
to
a
the
little-
hotel. This spirit again,
on the
guys.
same road that we were on, that the hotel was on.
We did realize that we did not bring it back from Blue Ball Inn. It was actually from the hotel. And this spirit found us because, again, it's a lot. It was wandering.
and apparently it rode with us to
Blue Ball Inn
and we didn't know that.
in our vehicle,
I thought
and that's why
it was
we were getting that stuff on the Spirit Talker. It was
Trying to reach out to us, even while
reach
we were
out to us
doing our
and
investigation.
yeah, and it was it. Kaylin asked, why did you pick us? And it was because of the girls.
It thought we were nice.
Yes.
Well, no, it said the group was friendly. I asked, did you come with us because you thought we were friendly?
Yeah.
And when I say they, I meant the 4 of us. It said yes, they thought we were friendly.
Yeah. So,
I
This is the part.
because it played on my feelings, and I
Wait,
offered,
no momento.
Hold on. What? Go ahead.
Can I permission? Let me say your name. Just let me say your name. That name that they gave us. We only found. Okay, so we did the
Ooh,
since
excuse me.
I mean
Sorry.
we did the Cody and Satori method or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
well, the alphabet.
The
But
alphabet.
that really didn't.
A, B.
Well, we got
Yes,
the
it
letter
did. We got the letter
I.
I.
And I put it in
I'm
But
my
instead of using like our
I
hands
still don't
or
believe in that
stuff,
method, but that's just me.
instead of using like our hands and stuff and like standing close to
We
each
did the
other
REM pod.
and the knocking part, we used the REM pod.
Yeah.
I went through the alphabet.
And
I think I went through it fully
I
one time.
I started, and
You went too
it wouldn't.
fast.
Yeah, it wouldn't go.
Well, because you went too fast, you're like A B C D. After you give it
Well,
time.
damn, that thing used to keep up.
Hold on.
It's like that
we
one video
went
where it
through it
said-
one time. We went through it fully one time, or I did. I went through it fully one time, and then the second time I said I'm gonna say it again. I went through it again, and it blipped on I. So I was thinking of I names: Isabella, Izzy.
We just started calling out different names.
I told Mama to search up different I names, and so she kept saying I names. I said, because I did say Ivy, but it said no. Then
We got
she
to.
said, I think she said we got to Ivory, and it crossed the dowsing rods,
Yeah.
confirming that they
So,
wanted to be named Ivory.
We're not going to say that name no more. We're just
Can't
going to
say
call.
3 times?
We're just going to call it I when we refer.
E.
So
Yeah.
Anyway, I invited to come back because I didn't want to leave a child behind. And that
At first, we did
was a
try
mistake. I
leading her to
regret
the
that
light.
mistake.
We tried leading her to
We
the light
did.
so she didn't follow us.
We did, but then she was still there because
She was just there.
or it was still there.
Like, we took a good, like, at least 20 minutes, maybe 15
I even
minutes.
opened up the hotel
Like,
door. I said, "Go find somebody else." But
No, you said go find the light. You said find the light. Don't be mean.
We did,
But, yeah,
guys.
no, we
we
honestly
joke
did.
a lot. We do joke. We joke. But no, we do take this very seriously.
sometimes you have to joke
yeah.
when it comes to situations like that.
Because me, I like jokes whenever something scary is happening or
Jokes.
something.
Jokes
like,
are a comfort thing for
yeah.
me.
Like, she helps me whenever I cry. Like, she can just say poo and I'll be like, giggle.
Yeah.
Giggles.
So
Giggles.
anyway,
Bubbles.
we came back home, and that's when things kind of took a turn.
I came with us. Again, the whole time on the way on the trip. Again, it's like a 12-hour trip. Kaylin every now and then would get out the dowsing rods when we would stop and make sure that
Hannah,
she was asleep most of the time.
Hannah was there.
Hannah was there.
Hannah did cross 1,000 rods.
But then I would,
always take the dowsing rods.
yeah.
Not necessarily.
She
Not
would,
all the time.
or it would. You could tell when it was the other spirit because
Only
of the
because
way that it would.
swung. And I will say, back in the hotel, we did ask. We thought it was because they couldn't control.
But then we thought
But
maybe it was a child that was playing
Because
with
it was a child. I did ask, like, hey, are you swinging the. Do you think the dowsing rods are fun? And it said yes.
Right.
So we knew it was Ivory when she. We knew it was when she swung. When they swung the
Yeah.
dowsing rods.
So we got home, unloaded the vehicle, did all that good stuff.
Now, keep in mind what we had said previous was at Blue Ball Inn, Kinley did get scratched. She did get
Yeah.
scratched on her
On my
back,
back.
but we did check her. It was one single scratch on her
Caitlin
back.
and
And then
Jamie checked her
After
body. to
I
make
came
sure.
in, it slowly gathered up. It was like on my arm.
And then when
Like,
we
on my
got
side.
home, when we got home and we're unloading and getting settled in, I saw Kinley's arm
And Kinley wasn't
No,
carrying
we
anything
saw it
that
in the
could-
car.
oh, that's right, we did.
We
see
saw it in the car, and I was like,
We
"Mama,
saw it
I
in the
didn't do
car.
this. I didn't touch this arm.
She had
Usually, I
to-
only scratch this one because this
Yep.
is the most itchy
And we're
arm.
talking about scratches that left.
Marks.
Yeah, I have like a
Marks,
scar
like-
right there from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these weren't just like small little scratches that maybe she did.
Like
that.
what I
It
had on my
was-
back. Like it wasn't just red. It
It's
was
It's
like
like those
scabbing.
random. It's like those random scratches you'll get on your hand for some reason. I feel like your hand is
Yeah.
the most common.
Almost kind of like cat scratches,
Yeah.
almost.
That
And it
scab
did
like
yeah.
that way.
This one left. Like I couldn't do that to my arm because it burnt a little whenever I twisted.
Yeah.
Like, did that, and,
And
you can
then-
see it right there.
And then one real long one showed up on her side. And that's when we started getting worried about what we might have brought into this house with us. And that's when we contacted the psychic medium.
We won't say his name,
We're not sure that he would want us to.
but he
Very
helpful, very professional.
helpful, very professional.
he said,
Answered us
"Welcome,
at
Hannah."
like what 11
Yeah.
o'clock at night,
Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock at night at this point.
and guided us through with what we needed to do because
Yeah.
we asked if they were really a young child, 7-year-old girl that got hit on a
Yep.
bicycle.
Once we were back home,
Once we invited that thing into our house, which again,
everything changed.
it was my mistake. I learned from it, but thankfully we had the help. And yeah, thank you.
Jeez, paper's ruffling over there.
What
But,
you doing?
Yeah, once we asked that question when we got home, it became honest with us. It said, no,
No, it's not a child.
not a child, not a
Not a
little
car
girl,
accident, not a little girl.
But it wouldn't tell us who it was.
It's. I think
So-
it confirmed that it was a male.
Yeah, it did confirm that it was a
okay.
male at this
Yeah.
point.
So then
Okay.
I started like, okay, well,
This is not cool.
that's
So-
not cool. What if it was genuinely Samuel?
Thankfully,
From
Blue
the
ball?
end.
yeah. Thankfully, we are always prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And after speaking with the medium, we saged.
We
Went
did.
outside at midnight, saged Kinley really, really good. Sage
Mama about set
Kaylin.
my hair on fire.
I did. I almost set Kaylin's hair on
Yeah.
fire. That's my bad.
And that's why she has a bald spot.
But she does
I
it every day. But she does it every day.
So, anyway,
No, and then
yeah.
we came inside, but we had to be careful because we didn't want.
We did have to ask I to leave.
Yeah.
We did have to
Yeah.
make sure that we said that
They weren't welcome.
they weren't
here.
welcome. You do need to leave. You cannot stay here
But we had to be careful when we were saging because of Hannah.
because of Hannah. Yes, we had
Yeah.
to make sure that Hannah knew she
could not go
could
outside.
not
with
go
That's
us.
why
outside
we
and
went
stay with us.
outside,
That is
too.
why we went outside. To stay away from Hannah because we
That
didn't
annoy
want to harm or hurt her
That annoy
spirit
you?
in any way. So
It's joking.
So we do have a little bit of experience with bringing home something that was not
Did
attached
totally
to one
to-
of us, but did follow us.
And we're almost certain that I is not here no more.
Yeah,
but
we're
we
pretty
just want to be
positive
careful.
because the energy after that point
It
in the
It was
home
calm. It was calm.
is calm.
Yeah.
It's calm.
The only energy welcome here is those two.
Right.
Yes. Well, and our spirit guides
Yeah.
and our angels,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
But
Like
yes.
anything good.
Yeah.
The only things we.
Only love and light
Yeah.
is allowed in our house
The only
because this
thing-
is our safe
This is
space.
our
So,
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. So I'm sure maybe some of the viewers and listeners want to know, or maybe interested in adopting a doll or a haunted object. Who and how would they go about doing that? Like, how would they know for sure? Because although we had that bad experience, we have another one on the way.
Yeah.
We do. So
I love her. She's so
yeah.
pretty.
So we do have.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all are probably like face palming and shaking
Yeah.
your head and all that, but we learned from our lesson and
yeah. So
we researched
We know
more
what to do
and
a little bit.
we know who to contact about
Yeah.
getting the
getting positive energy
yeah.
dolls, and so we do have another member of the 0 Hour coming. It is our haunted doll. Her name is Melody Dawn, and she is from the 1960s era.
she's a small little doll.
She's
she's petite.
small. She's so cute, so
Like,
pretty.
is she smaller
She's-
than Hannah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. I think
From the
so from the
photos,
photos
it
you
looks like
see.
it.
Maybe she's the same size because we thought Hannah would be bigger.
Well, we
Yeah, we
thought
did
that one
though.
was going to be the same size as
Yeah.
Hannah.
Hannah.
And then
So.
open the box
But-
and I was like, whoa.
But so Melody Dawn is 26 years old. She traveled with a song and dance group,
You said she was from the 60s?
the 1960s era. Yeah, so she's a performer, likes to sing and dance. She does like a lot of attention. Supposedly she moves and has been
Yeah, like you can leave her
she'll
in one
move
room
around.
and come back and she won't be there.
She'll knock things down.
And she'll throw herself off the shelf, which
yeah.
I'm excited about because Hannah,
Daddy.
I've been trying to get them to roll a ball or push a ball off the tables, and she just refuses to do so. She'll do everything else.
Hannah might still be a little bit more reserved
What if she's-
right now.
she could
like-
maybe
Maybe she doesn't have enough energy.
She might
Or
not.
maybe she could be worried about me. Like,
Yeah.
I'd
She don't have
be
enough
scared.
energy to push a ball off the table, but she has enough energy to say she don't like the shoes I want to buy.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
of
Well,
course.
I mean, we use CE map.
or maybe she didn't know how.
But, so
It's like right in your mic.
yeah, Melody Dawn. Unfortunately, she was traveling with her
Stop
little
side-eyeing
group.
me.
It was Christmas, and their bus that they were on hit a patch of ice and went over the side of a cliff.
And
a
unfortunately, she didn't
mountain.
make it.
So, but she is a
This is new to
very
me. I haven't heard the story yet.
yeah, but she is a very positive energy, likes attention, likes performing. Her stage name, my understanding, is Melody Dawn, and that's what she likes to
Yeah.
go by. So, but she
She
will
can
be
dance
here
for
in a
us.
few days, and
Maybe.
she'll just be another member of our family and another spirit just hanging out here at the house with us.
What if the
So.
reason she moves her doll, this is my opinion, or whatever, what if she's moving her doll because, like, maybe she's trying to make her doll dance or something like
It
that?
could be.
I just think she wants
Music
attention.
box.
I just
Yeah.
think she wants attention.
Yeah, because
Well-
she's used to having that attention on her as a performer. So.
All right. So,
I'll gladly give her that attention. She's pretty and she's cute.
Yeah.
I'll hold her in the car.
So
like I do
again,
now.
we invite these spirits into our home. Yes, the positive light and love energies, because we want them to feel welcome. We want them to have a
And we-
place that
and
they
we
know
want
that
help
they can
spirits.
call their own.
We want
That
to.
We're family with them. You know, we want them to feel welcome and to know that, that they have a place here, that this is their place, their safe place as well. So that's why we don't want them out there wandering, lost, upset, sad.
Yeah.
So they can come here and get their attention and have laughs with us, have family time, and this is their home too. I
and
know.
just be comfortable.
Yeah, be comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like their retirement.
Yeah. So I know some people probably think we're weird and
you wanna retire?
and crazy for inviting these
It
lost
is what it
spirits
is.
into our house, but you know. They were once humans. They need love too. They need a
Yeah.
place to go. They want to feel wanted. You know,
Yeah.
they
And
may not
there's
know
a-
how to cross over.
Yeah, that's
They
what I
may
was
be
gonna say.
here because they're watching over us. Maybe they're attached here because they want someone to watch over, because that's what they.
And I read
You know?
something, and it honestly made sense. The other day was this, like the spirits that we chose, the dolls that we chose. There's a reason we chose them. Is because there's that connection that we may not know yet. And same for you. If you're looking for a doll and one that just stands out to you, or an object that just stands out to you, it's meant.
That
It's meant to be.
angel
Everything
one.
happens for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That angel one that was on the website, that one stood out to me the most. And Hannah came, I don't want to be rude, but she's like a very, very close second.
Well, and it was
That-
meant. That means it was
yeah.
meant to be, because
Yeah.
we ordered that one.
Yeah. But it's just the angel one. That's
That's the one that we originally wanted.
Yeah.
But then Hannah showed up,
Like-
and we love Hannah now.
Yeah.
Like, it was meant to be.
I still want that angel one too.
So.
But I don't know if it's still there.
All right, but
So I'm just going to, before, tell us what y'all think. Let us know in the comments. Share your thoughts. Share your opinions. It's not going to hurt our feelings either way.
Yeah.
If you don't agree with what we're doing or with what we're saying, but we would still like to see them. And, you know, if there's something you want to ask us, then ask us in the comments, and we'll read it out on the next episode.
All right.
yeah.
And speaking of comments and questions, I got a question once again.
Of course.
Would you risk helping a spirit, not knowing what it might be,
Didn't you say that one?
despite what it says?
Didn't we say one that was like that
What
one?
do
It was
you-
similar, sort of, but
Oh.
again,
Absolutely not. Once again, I need to know the intentions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
But what if it tells you the intentions and it tricks you, like what happened to us?
Well, now
Sorry, baby.
that is making me a little hesitant.
now we
I don't-
know, though,
Yeah.
at this point, that our boundaries
Wait.
stay firm.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I got it.
Kinley?
I would try helping it. Yes, I would
What
try.
would I do?
I would try helping it.
What would you
I
do?
would not invite it back with me.
No.
I would not let it attach to me. I would not let it do anything. I will help it. I
this
would
is
try
a
to
hard,
help it.
Ow, this is a hard one. I'd ask, but I wouldn't trust it. Like I have trust issues with stuff like this after what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be kind of a little
I'd
hesitant, a
either-
little skeptical.
If
But
y'all were
yes,
there,
but-
Where we are, I would help it. Try to
Yeah.
help it. I'm not
I was
inviting it or
talking-
anything. I'm just
Yeah,
helping.
we don't invite it back. I don't
No.
know why you did that the first go round.
That
Really,
wasn't
Barry?
No.
That was not even us. That, was all
not.
you.
That was literally not even us.
Okay.
That taught you not to steal my gummy bears.
Just to be clear, that was Barry's brilliant idea to
Don't
bring
take my
this
gummy
thing
bears.
back with us.
Don't invite things back to the house. How about that?
Yeah.
I wasn't done talking.
Anywho.
And you say for me not to interrupt you, so you don't do it to. Don't even. Oh, you want to make me throw something at you so bad.
So
Lights and love.
that's Kaylin and Kinley. For our viewers who don't know, they get along so good.
Don't even look at me.
So good.
Sisterly love.
Now I'm gonna talk, and you're gonna be quiet, and you're not even gonna breathe.
All right, say what you want to say.
If y'all were there with me, I'd ask y'all to go forward, and I'd just leave. I'd up and leave y'all.
You did.
That's not.
You did that exact thing
You
to me
did
at
that.
Blue
Yeah. Kaylee's like, I'm out.
Cause
I'm
you
up
know
on the
what
third
to do.
floor. I'm up on the third floor. You're my light. You had the flashlight.
Kaylee's like,
And
nope.
then, boom! It just goes pitch black, and I'm like, "What the hell?" And I just hear your little footsteps going down the stairs.
Yep.
And
that's
you left
Finley.
me on the third floor. I'm sitting there trying to run down the stairs, and I smacked my head. Because
Y'all, he literally hit his head like 42 times. I'm telling you, while I'm going, listen,
We need
while,
a counter. And
while I go through footage still from the blue ball in, I'm going to pull those clips and put
put
them
a counter.
together.
Yeah, put a camera on.
Put them together.
And then you
on
just,
how many times?
and then you add that clip where I'm just running down the stairs and you're like, Kinley, come back. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you leaving me up there with all the children spirits, and
Hey,
I'm surprised I didn't hear. Do you want to play?
do you want to play hide and seek?
All right, so let's roll into
My favorite part.
favorite part. Would you rather?
Yes.
Paranormal edition.
Yes. All right, I'm ready
Please
to
excuse our dog. You hear him out there.
Well,
I don't.
when I edit this, they're probably not going to hear that.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know what he's barking at.
He's probably barking at a leaf falling.
Hold on, let me find my
Or a bug's just tormenting him.
Hold on a minute, let
Alright,
me
so-
find my papers. Hey.
We're going to play 2 full rounds of paranormal. Would you rather? Each of us.
We'll have to go kind of quick because I know the listeners are probably.
They're like, damn it, end
I
this thing
know.
already. So each of us asks a question. The rest have
That
to
is not,
choose.
TS is not tough.
Listeners are encouraged to play along. Comment or message us with your answers.
Yeah, we want to know y'all's answers too. Okay, we
We're
really
working
do.
hard on this
stink.
game,
Yeah.
and trying to make it as interesting as possible. And hopefully, y'all are listening this far along, and you're still watching this far along. And remember to like, comment, subscribe. It's free. It helps us. It helps us grow. It helps get our name out there, and helps us continue doing what
Does
we're
it
doing.
look okay?
And I'm just going to throw this out there while Caitlin over here goes through all these papers. Check out our
I
merch.
told you to give me a moment.
Hold on, I'm trying to sell our merch here. Check out our merch. I worked hard on these.
That's not
Okay,
good.
look at this. Look at
This
this
is
awesome.
drip.
Yeah, look at that drip over there.
Look at that.
And there's so much more
Please
to
don't
choose
say
from
drip again.
on our website. Okay, and our website,
That's
the link is
not
going to
tough.
be down below.
Our drip is tough.
We got,
Oh my God.
It is.
It's bussin', y'all. It's bussin'.
Bussin'.
It is bussin', and
Help!
I am not capping.
Help!
No gear.
Help!
Yep, I am not
No
capping.
gear.
Our merch looks good on the
Help.
Giot.
6,
On the
7.
6, 7. 6, 7.
I love.
It took like 6 or
embarrassing
7
y'all.
months to build up our fans, so 6, 7.
That's right. 6,
I don't know.
7.
But no, honestly, in all seriousness,
7.
we have a variety of shirts, hoodies, hats, even socks.
Hey.
We got stickers.
Got stickers. And then check out our other channel that we
Family
have.
Malfunction.
Yep, Family Malfunction.
Family malfunction.
We
That's
are
going to be
gonna
dropping soon.
Yeah, I
You want
will.
to tell them what we're going to be doing?
blind mute and baking, or I meant blind mute and
Deaf?
she can't deaf challenge. And we're gonna be
What?
making what?
Pumpkin.
Yeah, pumpkin
cupcake.
cupcake. So that's going to be the that's going to be the first.
Pumpkin.
That's going to be the first episode. Calm down.
Sorry, it's
But no, it's going to be a
slowly get
variety of
louder. I'm
different
saying pumpkin.
entertainment stuff. I mean, you're going to follow along with us as we travel. You're going to follow along when we go
Pumpkin.
shopping, and just witnessing our everyday chaos as you see.
It does get
Because
chaotic.
this isn't just for the camera. I mean, this is
This is what they have to deal with.
every day,
Every day.
every day.
Every day.
Per day.
Trying to raise 2 teen girls and
Teen?
a wife is
thought I
a
was
challenge for me.
Raise a life.
And if anybody has any
Raise a cool
advice,
Cool kid.
Clue kid.
my
Cool
bad.
kid.
Let me rephrase it. Cut that
1X.
part out. Trying to raise 2 teen girls
We're keeping it in.
and keep the wife is a challenge. But so please follow along.
Sorry, Barry. Go make your own podcast, okay? Go make your own.
Right?
How about
Are
that?
you done? Can we get into this now?
Yes.
This is my favorite part, guys.
But I digress. That's Barry. He's like
Mama,
in his own little world.
I digress.
So
right,
one day you're gonna get short.
Let's pull it back in.
I'm so intricate.
That's not how the
Hey,
song goes.
y'all love me. You deal with me every day.
But I
I really hope it gets short.
All right, so would you rather spend an entire night wandering the endless staircases and doors to nowhere in the Winchester Mystery House, or try to make contact with spirits that still linger at the Blue Ball Inn in Virginia? Little background for listeners that may not know. The Winchester Mystery House, it was built by Sarah Winchester, you know, the Winchester rifles. It sits in California and has staircases that go nowhere, and doors into walls. Like you may open up one door and literally fall 4 stories.
Yep.
And it doesn't say this on here, but she believed that the endless building would ward off the angry spirits that were out to get her. And, you know, is what she believed killed her husband and her kids, because, I mean, she had a bad few years.
It not on here.
It's not on here, but let me read it for you.
It not on
No,
here.
I didn't think it was on here, but then I found out it was on here. Okay, so
It not on here.
But as I read it to you,
It ain't on here.
So anyway, the Blue Ball Inn, we've talked about it a lot. I'm sure y'all know about it. But it's this amazing place in Virginia that you can go visit. So what is your...
Blue ball.
I feel like I got a connection with Blue Ball now,
I do
so I want to
too.
say
Yeah.
Blue Ball.
I mean, I love the Blue Ball, but
Blue
I think
Ball.
I still want to experience the Winchester.
I going alone.
I do, but I want to go back to Blue Ball first.
I wanna go to Blue Ball.
and
I
want
haven't finished
to-
business. I'm gonna fight the air.
Yeah, I
So
want
fun
to.
fact, we are going back to the Blue Ball Inn, and we are planning on 48 hours.
Oh,
days.
are we sleeping there?
2 days.
No.
Okay, good.
2 days at 2 nights at Blue Ball.
Now I kind of want to sleep
I kind of
there.
want to sleep there, low key.
I mean, if
Because
you-
I'm excited. Because at this
We
point,
can,
I'm sure the
but-
spirits are going to remember who we are now.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get like an attachment while I sleep or just get beat up while I sleep.
You won't sleep there.
But what if
Sleep
we
there. Maybe there's too much going on to
Yeah.
sleep at Blue Ball. So,
what if we stay up
Okay.
for 42 hours?
what about you?
Oh, Winchester.
Winchester. I do want to experience Winchester. Don't get me wrong, and that is on the bucket list. But right now, I've got.
I gotta go back.
Yeah,
to
I
Blue
got to
Ball.
go back to Blue Ball.
So you're
I've
finna go
got
alone.
stuff
No,
that
I'm
I
not
need
saying.
to do.
Listen, I'm not saying
So,
we won't do both. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, right now Blue Ball's on the top of my list.
The dream place that I actually do want to go to is the Sally House.
oh, that's mine.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna go to
absolutely.
the Garnett house so bad.
You finna go alone.
No,
Honey, I ain't going there.
no, I don't think little Kinley can do the Garnett house.
No.
But it
All
seems so cool.
Alright, my turn.
Your turn.
Would you rather investigate the haunted Kellogg house during a violent thunderstorm or try solo spirit box session at midnight inside the Conjuring House attic? Let me just say real quick,
Thunderstorm.
this is really testing my. Okay, I'm sorry. The Conjuring House is gonna trigger my fight or flight. The haunted Kellogg House, a little history on it. A historic California home marked by tragedy. Visitors report moving objects, icy cold spots, and shadow figures at night. And, well, who doesn't know about the Conjuring House?
Everybody knows, but there might be that one
but-
listener that's like, the Conjuring House? What is that?
Hey, don't make fun of
Hold on. The Rhode Island farmhouse that inspired the Conjuring movie.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it Perron?
Perrin.
The Perron family endured a nearly a decade of terrifying activity,
10
especially
years.
in the attic and upstairs bedrooms.
And Ed and Lorraine Warren went there.
Yep.
to
Ed and
investigate. But they got kicked out.
Yeah, they were asked to leave and
Yeah.
not
They
come
luckily
back
got kicked out.
when
The exorcism went wrong or
Yeah.
something like that, but it wasn't them. That's the one part I don't understand.
Ed and Lorraine, who are that?
All right.
Famous.
Investigator.
You know, Ed and Lorraine Warren from the Warren House in the museum
They
of all,
have
like, where Annabelle is and all those artifacts. Yeah.
I feel bad. It wasn't them.
where
it
Matt
kinda
Rife owns
happened.
it now, and
Elton.
I want to go.
Do we like those people?
We
Yeah.
love them, yes.
I want to go to the Conjuring House.
Yeah, I was going to say Conjuring House is my choice.
No, Thunderstorm.
But
Can't.
the catch being, do you want to do a solo spirit box session
I
in
would.
the attic?
I would. Honestly, I would. I know.
No, you'd run.
How
You'd be
egotistic.
running.
After hitting my head so many times, I think it knocked a few brain cells loose.
Let me tell. Wait, no,
Hold
no,
on
no. Let me
now,
talk.
hold
Let me
on.
talk. Wait. Let me talk for Barry.
Let me talk for Barry real quick.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do the solo spirit box in the Conjuring House. My ego says I can, but I don't want to.
My name is Barry.
This is coming from the guy that was like, "Where'd my flashlight go? Come back, Kinley!"
Right.
At a Blue Ball Inn, which is not as bad as like the Conjuring House and the Garnet House, from our knowledge.
Can I add on to that? Would you do it midnight, 3 a.m. in the dark?
No, midnight is not 3 a.m.
Now listen,
Midnight
I
to
said I would do the
3
solo,
Yeah.
but with the lights on.
She
With
did
the lights
midnight
on.
to 3 a.m.
My ego says I can, but I most certainly can't.
I would
Just
be
like your
running
ego
down.
said, you could
I'd
go
be
in there and
running.
do a solo at the Blue Ball.
I was willing to.
No, you weren't.
I was willing to. I would have.
No.
Well, partly.
No.
No.
Partly.
And
But that's also our
and
first investigation.
And when we did the duel, I guess solo.
The
duel,
duet.
The duet.
The duet. I
You wouldn't
guess.
even let me leave the red room.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. You're like, where are you going?
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Why are you walking off? Was that your footsteps?
Well, also,
Was that your foot?
I will say, the red room was really heavy. Like my knees buckled heavy. Like that energy kind of surprised me. That's why I didn't want to be
Yeah.
left alone in the red room.
Yeah.
The worst room.
All right. Anyways,
That's like the worst
Kinley,
room there, other than the mirror room. That gave me trauma. The mirror room gives me trauma. I
Yeah.
don't like a mirror
Did you
room.
give your answer?
I said the thunderstorm.
She wants the Kellogg house and the
Kellogg
Because
House.
what if there's
What
a
was yours?
tornado?
You be all right.
No, I'm saying that'd be so cool.
Oh.
And then it just picks me up and leaves.
All right, Kinley, read yours.
I know. Mama, say what you want to say. All right.
Go ahead.
Would you rather walk the... Go! You're too close.
I'm reading too.
Would you rather walk the twisting halls of the Ohio State Reformatory completely alone, or sit in the nursery of the Myrtles plantation where children's voices are said to still play? Background. Can I read both?
Yeah.
The Ohio State Reformatory.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job, baby.
She's getting there.
The Ohio State Reformatory haunted prison in Ohio, notorious for abuse, riots,
Riots.
Riots.
and violent deaths. Visitors still report screams, footsteps, or shadowy figures. Myrtle's Plantation, a Louisiana home tied to
Slavery.
Slavery.
slip there. Tied to slavery, murder, and tragedy. Guests hear phantom children laughing and see apparitions in the nursery.
I want to go to the Ohio State
Yeah, I was gonna say
Reformatory.
Ohio State
Myrtle's
Reformatory.
Plantation.
Reformatory, excuse me.
I do want to go to Myrtle's Plantation.
I do want to go to Myrtle's
For real. Like, I really do,
Damn, who
because
you
I've heard
pointing
some
at?
things. I'm pointing at Kinley.
What'd you do?
You. I do.
So,
You
all
shouldn't point. That's not nice.
Yeah, so
Why
But,
is that not nice?
I want to go to the prison.
but yes.
But Myrtle's Plantation, I know it has this dark history surrounded by it, but when you look at the place, I just don't get that feeling.
I know, because it's like been like it's really pretty and really. Yeah.
I just don't get
But
that
you
feeling
never know.
that right. You
Never
do.
know
You
till
never
you get
know.
inside.
So, am I going alone to the Myrtle's Plantation?
Apparently so.
Probably, yeah. We'll call you an Uber.
Money turn.
All right.
Yeah, the Uber driver's gonna be coming inside with me.
All right. Would you rather face the spirit said to guard the tunnels beneath the Queen Mary, or attempt to sleep in one of the upstairs bedrooms at the Whaley House in San Diego?
Queen Mary. I'm just going to say Queen Mary right now.
Queen Mary. That's me.
What about you, Daddy?
I'm gonna do the Queen Mary.
I want to do the
That's a
Queen Mary.
tough one.
I
but-
want to go to 3:30. Isn't that the
Whaley House in San Diego. So am I going there alone too?
B3.
No, that's why I was
Oh,
leaning
maybe
more
it's
towards was the
B3.
Whaley House
B3.
because, that's Whaley House was built on a
B3
former
sits
execution site in San Diego, plagued by suicide, tragedy. Visitors still claim to see the Whaley family roaming its rooms. Mm-hmm. So I think I want to go Whaley House.
So it's 2
I
and
want to go to
2.
Queen Mary.
Yeah.
2 and 2.
I
All
also
right.
just want to go to the Queen Mary just because it's so
I do too.
That's what.
Yeah. Round two. Would you rather try to navigate the endless underground tunnels beneath the Paris catacombs or spend the night locked inside the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum?
All right.
So the
Trans-Allegheny.
Paris catacombs, just so if viewers don't know, or listeners don't know, there's just miles and miles and miles of these catacombs underneath the streets of Paris, lined with the remains of 6 million people. 6 million people. I mean,
Was
you
her
got-
shoe always chipped?
Yeah.
Oh, that scared me.
Explorers have reported whispers, footsteps, figures moving in the dark, and then the Trans-Allegheny Asylum. It's famous, everybody knows it. Massive psychiatric hospital in West Virginia with a legacy of abuse and death. Investigators have captured screams, shadow figures, and apparitions.
Oh,
I think out of these two, I would choose the Paris
I want
catacombs.
to go to the Paris catacombs too.
Trans-Allegheny.
Trans-Allegheny Asylum.
Allegheny?
It's Trans-Allegheny.
Allegheny?
I'm country. I'm sorry.
Allegheny?
Say, wait. Let
I'm
our
country.
let our listeners hear you say pinch. Say it.
Pinched.
Who?
Pinched. Pinched.
Pinched.
Say
I got
potato.
pinched.
Say no. Say
You
say
got
tater
what?
tots. Say tater tots.
Tater tots. Pinched. I got
Say
it.
it.
Wait,
Nice.
I got one.
Southern.
Say oil.
No,
What am I?
Oil.
you're Southern.
Oh, I'm so okay.
I'm Southern.
You're
When I-
Southern.
when I-
I'm Southern? She's a Southern. She can sound like a Southern mom. Go Southern.
Purist.
It's pierced.
Don't
Pierced.
Kaylin just got her nose pierced.
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 It
Purist.
sounds like you're trying to say purist.
Purist.
It's pierced.
She got him pierced. She got her nose pierced.
All right, I
What,
can't
what
say.
else
Her
is
nose
a
is
country
not
word?
I mean,
Say
purist.
beer.
I can't
Beer.
say oil.
when I'm like saying
Oil.
things fast, like when it comes out, like if
Can
I'm
you-
paying attention
Comes
to
out
it,
like
yes,
you're-
I can say
never mind.
oil, but I say oh.
Well, I
Say
used to
hand
have,
sanitizer.
I can say hand sanitizer now, but I used to say hand sanitizer. I can
Hand
say it.
sanitizer.
well, I used to say
Say
cinnamon
beer.
wrong.
Cinnamon cone.
Cinnamon wrong.
Cinnamon wrong.
I
Yeah,
used to say mascuses and waspices.
Again, but we digress. My apologies.
Yeah.
My sincere apologies.
Sorry.
All right, Katie.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, my turn.
Yep.
Would you rather investigate the infamous Bell Witch Cave in Tennessee or camp overnight on the grounds of Skinwalker Ranch?
Ooh,
This is a hard
Skinwalker,
one.
Skinwalker.
Wait, this is
Bell
a hard
Witch.
one. Bell Witch Cave, little history. Bell Witch Cave said to house the spirit that
Skinwalker
tormented
Ranch.
the Bell family in the 1800s. Visitors report growls, touches, and eerie voices. Skinwalker Ranch, Utah hotspot for UFOs, cattle mutilations, and alleged encounters with shapeshifters from Native American lore. I'm gonna say Bell Witch Cave.
What if we go to the
little
Skinwalker
fun-
Ranch and suddenly we just see like a random dog going like around or
So a little fun
and
fact.
then I'll
There's
be like
actually
puppy. Oh, that's not a dog.
there's actually 2 Skinwalker ranches. Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. Do you want to know how I know?
Oh boy.
Want to know how I know?
Twin Paranormal. Because what they call Skinwalker Ranch is also in Reno, Nevada at the Ferrari Farms. It does not match up with the one in Utah. No, it does not.
It runs across the
It
line.
runs
I
across.
thought.
Do you know how big it is? It runs across the line. Give me my phone.
All right, Ryan, River, Wyatt, we need y'all to chime in
Give me
here.
the phone.
This has been a debate of ours for like
Give me my phone.
a couple of months now.
Utah and Nevada are right next to each
Okay.
other, aren't they?
Yeah? I think.
we need y'all to chime
Give me a
in.
minute.
I love doing this to her.
Give me a minute.
All right. Anyway,
While she's looking that up,
Kinley, read yours.
I got this. Would you rather attempt an Estes method session in the halls of
Saratoga.
Saratoga County Homestead, or capture evidence in Stanley Hotel? I don't really like
512 acres, property located in the you spit it out. I don't know, something.
We don't know what you're talking about now.
What are you talking about? We've already moved on.
Give me talk.
We're already done with the podcast. Don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so my choice is Saratoga Homestead.
all right. So Saratoga Homestead, a former I can't pronounce this word either.
Tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I like reading backstories. A former tuberculosis hospital in New York, known for screams, whispers, and shadow figures in the decaying halls. Stanley Hotel. Oops.
I got to pee. Y'all gotta hurry.
What was that?
Now, part of that was a real one. The other side was probably my pants.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Colorado hotel that inspired The Shining. Guests report piano music, laughter, and ghostly figures, especially in room 217.
Stanley.
Saratoga.
Yeah, Saratoga. All right.
Where Project
Stanley.
Hero saw the
Stanley.
shadow figure.
Oh, that's the running one?
Yeah, that's
I want to
the
go to
running one.
Saratoga.
Yep, Saratoga.
Stanley.
Isn't that also where they saw the big ball of light that moved off
Yeah.
to the side? Like it just turned and walked? But it was a ball of light?
No, I don't think that was the same.
That was the same one. It was the... Kinley, my God.
My goodness gracious.
There is one primary Skinwalker Ranch.
We are still on that.
There's what it says it right here.
Ferrari Farms, Reno, Nevada.
Oh boy. All right.
That's all I'm going to say. Read yours
All right.
so we can end
Would
this.
you rather attempt a Ouija board session inside the Amityville Horror House or do a solo walk through Penhurst Asylum? Oh my gosh. All right, so Amityville House, site of the 1974 Defoe murders, later infamous for claims of demonic activity, cold spots, heavy dread are common. Penhurst, Pennsylvania institution, notorious for neglect and cruelty. Today it's filled with whispers, screams, and apparitions. I'm going to Penhurst. I don't know where y'all are going.
Same.
I'm going to Penhurst. That is
Although the
another one on
Amity-
my bucket list.
Here's my thought on the
I
Amityville
don't know.
house.
That place just,
But there's...
I don't know.
Yeah.
KK, where would you go? Penhurst or Amityville?
What was that?
Or Reno, Nevada to Ferrari Farms. Skinwalker Ranch.
No, Ferrari Farms is not Skinwalker Ranch. They are separate and unrelated locations, as the name Ferrari Farms was used by paranormal investigators on YouTube that was titled...
Skinwalker Ranch.
We're never coming back to Skinwalker Ranch. The actual Skinwalker Ranch. The actual Skinwalker Ranch. Property in Utah, known for alleged paranormal and UFO activity that is distinct from any location called Ferrari Farms.
So there's two.
There's two.
Here's why these are not the same place. Skinwalker Ranch. It may not be Skinwalker Ranch per se, but it could
Ranch.
also...
Ranch.
Why are we doing that with our head?
There could be
Are you a
alleged
bubblehead cat?
It may not be. It may not be. Skinwalker.
Today.
You just spit on me. It may not be. It may not be necessarily the Skinwalker Ranch. It may not. It's probably
But-
not. But it's the Ferrari
Hold on.
Farms. There may have been Skinwalker
hold
sightings
on.
there, which is why
Hold
they're
on.
calling it the ranch.
Hold
but it's not the
on.
range.
What did Twin Paranormal call it? What? Just for the listeners. For people, What did they call it?
But do they
What did-
specialize in geography?
Neither does your mama, but hey, she thought Australia was here in the America.
It's America. Mom, that's a continent.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know that now.
I had to tell her. I had to break that.
Oh, and I do homeschool my kids.
Oh, by the way.
That's y'all's future you're looking forward to
Hold on.
right here.
Wait,
Just not
what were we
geography.
on? Pinhurst? Or
Yeah.
what was the
Please never make me do
Yes.
geography.
Would you rather attempt a Ouija board session inside the Amityville Horror House or a solo walk through Penhurst Asylum?
Amityville.
Slipknot.
See, I'd have to choose Penhurst.
I want Penhurst.
I
Yeah.
want Amityville.
Okay, I think
meant-
we
all right.
held these people
What
up
she
long
said.
enough.
All right.
So no matter what you pick, every option is terrifying.
Table's a mess.
Yeah, it is. But that's why we honestly love this game, and we love to annoy Kaylin.
Also, I'll have you know, the Ferrari Farms is known for its fall festival and
Hey,
Halloween events.
listen, nobody's talking about that no more. That was so last year.
Meaning, it is a show. It's a Halloween. They usually do like Halloween events and stuff, which is why it's deemed paranormal.
But
It
it's
could be
still
paranormal,
called Skinwalker
genuine.
Ranch.
No, it's
What?
It's not called.
It's
called
not!
It's two different
I know,
places.
it's called Ferrari Farms. I'm picking on her.
Oh,
But you've
I'm
been
annoyed.
so you're telling me
confusing
you've been
Baby,
lying
that's
to me
not
the whole
hard.
time.
okay. All right. So, in conclusion, lost spirits aren't just stories. They're people who live through pain, trauma, and tragedy. Some of them never moved on. They remind us that death doesn't always bring peace. Sometimes it brings echoes. And sometimes it brings company that you didn't ask for.
And sometimes compassion can open the wrong doors, as we learned with I. In the process, we learned how easy it is to be deceived. So tricked.
Yep.
Because
Manipulated.
because behind every whisper, every shadow, every EVP, there's a story. Maybe of a soul asking for help, maybe of one posing as one,
Yeah.
and perhaps there's something darker.
But
And that's why we keep searching. Because when you listen closely enough, you realize you're never really.
alone,
Yeah.
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 Can't
So,
see.
if you want to support what we do and help us, keep investigating, please check out our merch store at zerohourproject.store. That's ZEROHR project.store. Every shirt, hoodie, mug, sticker, it goes right back into fueling our mission. New
Plus it looks
equipment. Yeah. Travel to haunted locations, bringing you evidence you won't find anywhere else. It's one of the best ways to stand with us on our journey. And again, we do this with our kids so that we can spend more time with them. And it's a family affair, and it gets crazy, it gets chaotic, but
That's why
Fun.
we live our
it's
I'm the life of the
fun,
party.
And
No, you're not.
and we learn, and we research, and
They learn a lot.
They learn a lot. They
Who?
teach us a lot also. Kids are closer to the veil, so they experience things that maybe we don't
Yeah.
as adults.
Why does your hair look like that? It's like you have thin hair.
So
You have a ear.
again, all right, guys, y'all need to add anything else? Y'all ready to close it out?
I don't have anything.
Pee pee poo poo.
Honestly,
Okay.
thank you if you've listened this far.
Yeah, thank
Sorry
you.
we got sidetracked.
We got off track and off course, and I'm so sorry for that. But that just shows kind of what our life is like.
and what
Right.
you can expect
Yeah.
with
And it
family
shows you,
malfunction.
that
Yeah.
Skinwalker Ranch and Ferrari Farms are two
Are the
totally
same thing.
different things.
All right, so with that being
I thought
said,
it was the same thing.
remember when the lights go out,
And the clock strikes midnight.
It's 0 hour.
Good job. Peace out.
Bye bye. For God, Ferrari Farms.